What's going on, guys? Isaiah or /Pretty24 here. Today, bringing you another deck from Skullomance Academy, Hearthstone's latest expansion. Today, I want to highlight for you guys Highlander Mage. This is not a new deck by any stretch. It's been played over the last year, obviously, with the release of Zephrys the Great. But I actually think right now this deck is really underplayed in the meta. In the early days of the expansion, Highlander Mage has not been a very popular deck. But it still is around the top 10 in terms of win rate. And I actually ended up playing this specific list to Legend this month. And it was my first time hitting Legend with Mage. Mage being my favorite class, I obviously am pretty familiar with it. But I wanted to show it for you guys here today, as I think that this deck is criminally underrated right now. It has pretty decent matchups all across the board. Its matchups really haven't changed since the introduction of the latest set. And we're only running a few of the new cards. Those being Devolving Missiles, which is very, very important, new addition. We have Combustion, Firebrand, we have Jandis Barov, the new legendary, and then of course the Transfer Student. So only 5 new cards in this list that I've been running. Everything else is exactly the same as it was last expansion, and really ever since the standard rotation. But overall, this deck has a really good matchup spread against the big 2 decks of Druid and Paladin. It's just under 50%. But if you're familiar enough with the matchups, you can definitely do better than that. Developing Missiles is a huge card in that deck. And really the other new cards are just sort of based around being a bit better against aggro. I did switch in a couple cards like Firebrand for less late game cards. Just because traditionally Highlander Mage's worst matchups are aggro. Things like Aggro Hunter, Aggro Rogue, stuff like that. So the Firebrand and the Combustion help a tremendous amount with that. And then cards like Jandis Barov and Devolving Missiles are sort of your cards for the big Paladin and Druid games. With the recent balance changes, only 2 cards have been changed, one of them being Kael'thas. And so Mage not touched in any way. So I think Highlander Mage is definitely a good pick if you're looking for something a little bit more off-meta, something that isn't pure Paladin or Guardian Druid that you want to use on ladder. Definitely you're going to have some more success with this in the diamond areas, not so much lower on in the ladder. But either way, we're going to try out here, see how we do, and enjoy.
Jaina versus Deathwing.
Embrace the chaos.
Alright, a game against Warrior now. Bomb Warrior is probably what it's going to be. And that's obviously, if it is Bomb Warrior, very bad for us because it's pretty much an unwinnable matchup as a Highlander deck. I'd almost want to play Zephrys like right now, but we will just kind of wait and see. We don't have to do it right away. Or do we want to do it right away? Because Zephrys for Wild Growth, I don't think that's that bad. I think I'm just going to do it, just because, I mean, if we're going to play Zephrys early, it's best to do it on turn 2. And I mean, Zephrys on turn 2 in general isn't that bad of a play, all things considered. If we can ramp up to something like an Alex, that's really good. But the lack of early game from our opponent means it might be Big Warrior, which is the other main Warrior deck right now. Still not really able to kind of tell. But we got some bigger draws, which is good, that we can ramp into. Ideally, we want to draw our Dragon Queen Alexstrasza and play that before the bombs show up. But I guess we're gonna find out like right here. Okay, it is Bomb Warrior. I'd almost be tempted to play Reno like right now. Even though he has no minions, just tempo Reno. I think that's what we're doing, honestly. I mean, yeah, I think we have to play Reno here. The deck only runs Wrench Caliber, but it runs 2 copies, and it runs multiple like ways to buff it, so yeah, I just don't think we're going to be able to play it ever again this game. So I'm just going to play it. You could obviously draw a bunch of bombs, but mainly with Highlander Mage, you're not really in a position where you can survive drawing 4 or 5 bombs, so we'll just have to play the Reno here. Yeah, that's what I was talking about. He's just gonna have like buffs for it and stuff, so. But not the end of the world. We can at least ping that down. Oh, and it dies to the Observer, actually. That's good. We got our other Reno. So there's going to be a transfer student here, and then we've got our 8, 9, and 10 pretty well set up here. So not the worst start ever in a Bomb Warrior game. I mean, it's obviously a winnable game. It's not like any matchup is unwinnable. But not exactly a favored matchup. Yeah, I was kind of worried about a brawl, obviously. But it's not the end of the world. We're going to have... wow, he's going to coin hero power? That's interesting. We have our freeze here, so no more bombs at least. We gotta try and... The biggest thing is to try and play around Blade Storm. Brawl and Blade Storm are basically their only AoE. So we want to try and keep a low health minion to play around the Blade Storm. Okay, there's the Blade Storm. Second Blade Storm, Whirlwind. Not ideal, but we can just, again, play Alex Shiraza. They do run Shield Slam as well, but I don't think our guy's in a position here to be playing Shield Slam. He only has 2 armor. He would need Shield Block. Interesting that he coined and hero powered. That seems pretty aggressive. Oh no, don't shield block me. Oh, I called it. Unlucky one there. This guy has had every answer so far. Let's see, our Tortolan. We have a fair amount of low-cost spells. Yeah, we have like 10 spells in our deck, and only 1 or 2 we would want to hit. So probably just gonna go Caligos here. See what we can get. Okay, yeah, these are all legitimately trash. I was looking for something like a Power of Creation or another Deep Freeze.
I wonder.
Do we want to draw? No, I think we just take Magic Trick. And we can take a counter spell, I guess. Hopefully he doesn't have second Shield Slam. That would be kind of cheese. That'd be an insane amount of early game answers. Okay, Crocs is not too bad. Doesn't look like he has second Shield Slam at least. Okay, we drew Puzzle Box. Don't think we want to play that though. What do we want to do here? I would like to kind of go for a Jandis, just because our Tortolan isn't going to really be doing much for us. I'm just thinking if I want to play Counterspell. I guess we start with this and see what happens. And then probably go Counterspell and Combustion or something. Oh no. That is not a good one to hit. I guess we're just going all in, eh? Okay, this is really bad.
I wonder.
I'm gonna go for the all-in play here. Now, obviously, all his minis are gonna get reborn if he plays like a bunch of them here. But we do have the Reno, so that's kind of why I wanted to go for this. I can obviously just remove all of his minions if they get... Oh my god. Okay, the boombots don't get reborn. I thought they might have got it. That would have been a disaster. But it's after your opponent plays a minion. Ooh! Okay, alright, we have the counter spell. Okay. Smart play by him there. I mean, I still think we're playing Reno. It's just way too much damage. Yeah, I think we're going to draw and then play Reno. We can't really afford to draw a whole lot, though. Yeah, I think we're just going face and playing Reno here. It's just too much damage.
Watch closely as I make everyone disappear.
So not too bad. He still has another Wrench Caliber. Still has a lot of late game stuff. The Claw, it's basically going to be a race now that he played Galakron. He's just going to be smacking us for 2 on every turn. We're going to need some good spells. Okay, that was not it. Interesting one here. The thing is that anything we pick will just die to Bladestorm, but he already played 1. He only has 11 cards left, though. I'm tempted to go for the Gyrocopter. But then the Mage Scribe seems really strong as well. But the Taunt, I mean, they're all pretty good options. I'm going to go for the Taunt, just because even if he Bladestorms it, we still have the 0/5s, and obviously we don't want to take an absurd amount of damage from the hero power, obviously. There was the Bladestorm, so definitely a good pick there on the Taunt. Don't want to get too greedy. That's fine. Oh, that is not fine. That is definitely not fine. That's really not sick at all. Okay, down to 11 health here, unfortunately. We're probably going to have to freeze that. We're definitely going to have to play this. I can just Saber and freeze. Yeah, I guess so. Can't really do much else. We're gonna have to hit either some good spells off Reno that don't draw us bombs, or we're gonna have to, I don't know, discover some sort of minion. Now with the weapon up, we're gonna need some taunts as well. Yeah, it's gonna come down to this hero power, unfortunately. That's always the one drawback of the late game with this deck. But our opponent is pretty low on cards. We just need to hit some like freezes or something. Devolving Missiles would be a good hit as well. He still has Deathwing. So the Ice Barrier should hopefully go off though. But I mean, if I were him, I would just be shuffling bombs and not even popping this secret, because he obviously knows it's Ice Barrier. Well, I mean, it has to be a good chance to beat Ice Barrier. Taking a lot of time to think about this one. Okay, interesting. Not quite where we wanted that spell to go. Really needed that face. What do I even do now? I can't, there's no spells I can do off of Pilgrim. Do I just box it here? I feel like box I'll die though. It might have to be a box, boys. I mean, our plays are literally box, or Bone Wraith and do nothing. Can't really draw anything that useful. We don't have our Solarian online.
If I could just cast that.
I don't know. I'll try and just play the Bone Wraith. And we'll see what happens, but we might need a Hail Mary puzzle box here, unfortunately. Maybe our opponent disconnected. Maybe that's our win condition.
What if?
And I mean, yeah, we're putting all these taunts up, but oh, that really sucks. He top decked that, really. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to play the puzzle box now. That was an insane top deck. We're putting up all these taunts, but he's just gonna keep shuffling bombs. You're not even gonna be able to pop the secret there. Okay, we just killed all our own minions there, so that's cool. Yeah, I think we just go for the puzzle box here. We have like no other play. All right, we're not dead. That's good. Okay, execute. Thank you, Yogg. Thank you. Swipe. Okay, freeze the face. Looking for a face freeze. Heal me. Yes. Freeze the face. Okay, taunt minions. No, you idiot, Yogg. Oh, that was looking so promising. Looking so promising, and then we polymorphed our own guy. Oh no. I mean, we at least got the ice barrier. Isn't it gonna... not even gonna hit face, it's gonna hit the noble sac. Yes, that noble sacrifice. Get down! Into the bamboozle. Into the lifesteal. Would you believe that? Wow. Okay, we're still in it. Oh, please don't kill that minion. Oh, he killed it. Oh, he shield slammed it. Okay, well, he's pretty low on shit. Oh, heal me. Come on. Heal me. Not the sheep. You idiot, Yogg. Never mind. Yogg, you're doing great. What's it going to be here, though? It's got to be one of these two fellas here, I think. Just Earth Elemental. What about both? No, I can't really do both. I could play Tortola and pick from 3 bombs. Yikes. Because this summons 3 minions. I don't really want to do that. I think we're definitely playing this. I think we do play both. We could play both and devolving it, but I want to save devolving for like Deathwing. I think we play both. I'm gonna start with this and see. He still has Brawl though. He might have it because he hasn't played like any cards. Okay, I'm gonna try just this and see. Do I really want to do that? No, no. I'm gonna play all of it just because we gotta like end the game like right now. Okay, we really don't want that to do anything. So we're gonna go ahead and kill that one. The other two don't really matter that much, and we have pressure plate up as well. Ah, he did have second brawl, unfortunately, but we could still win it. That is unlucky. I still think that was the right play, but I guess I could have been able to figure out that he had brawl in hand. I mean, what do I even play now? I need to draw like Cartoon or something. Okay, Twilight Drake is a decent pull. I mean, I basically can't play anything else, so yeah. So looking like it's probably gonna be a loss, but I mean, we gave it our best shot for sure. We got 5 bombs in our deck, and we got 10 cards. So, gonna be a tough one here. That's decent. That's decent. Okay, so we're pushing face. Our opponent's only at 6 here. We're just gonna have to play this shit and hope for the best.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur. Ready for a show?
Okay, we dodged a bomb. We need to dodge one more bomb here. We might have a win. Yeah, that's gonna be a big oof. And he can still have hero power as well. But we do shuffle a card back in. At the very least. It's gonna be a close one here. We gotta dodge some bombs. Okay, that's kind of irrelevant. Okay, we dodged a bomb. So you're saying there's a chance. We go freeze. Alex. Come on. Need you here, Reno. Just Pyroblast face. And we got the counterspell up as well. Okay, he procced it, unfortunately. No! Oh, he's playing around shit so well. Okay, I mean, he has no weapons left. But we only need to draw one bomb to die, unfortunately. Ah, tough one there. I don't know, it definitely was a winnable game. Just got pretty unlucky at the end. I mean, if he didn't have that brawl, we definitely would have won. If he didn't have that coerce, that deck only runs one copy of that as well. If he didn't have that, he would have won. I mean, he top decked Kargath for 10 armor. If he didn't have that top deck like that early, he probably would have lost as well. So, considering that's like one of our, if not the worst matchup, pretty close game. Definitely could have gone either way. But hey, that's how Hearthstone goes. And either way, a decent performance by us that game. Can't be too mad. I probably could have played a little bit better. But overall, not much you can do about that one.